Then the poet says, when the time of evening is so calm and so tranquil and full imbued with fragrances, then the poet says, then lead calm waters where some sheety lake cheers the lone heath, or some time hallowed pile or upland fellow's grey reflect its last cool gleam. The poet means to say that the time when evening is falling and riding towards night, in the calm and composed atmosphere, tranquil atmosphere, the poet addresses evening as peaceful and tranquil worshipper. O peaceful and tranquil worshipper, lead me to some desolate heath which looks somewhat bright on account of the proximity of a lake, the surface of which looks like a sheet of water. So that heath, that dilapidated place, seems bright because it is very near to the lake, and lake looks like a sheet of water, and being near to that sheet of water, the heath looks bright. And he says, "Oh, lead me to some ruin which has acquired a holy character with the passing of centuries." Some ruined or dilapidated place he wishes to go, and that place has got some holy character throughout the centuries, or he wishes to lead himself through evening to some upland cultivated stretch of land which reflects the last cool rays of the setting sun, or upland fallows grey reflect its last cool gleam. Last rays of the setting sun can be seen there at that upland place. But when chill blustering winds or driving rain forbid my willing feet, be mine the hut that from the mountain's side views wilds and swelling floods and hamlets brown and dim discovered spires, and hears their simple bell, and marks over all thy dewy fingers draw the gradual dusky wheel. It's a beautiful imagery is given here, and here he says that, but it is impossible that the weather may not permit him to go out of doors, and whenever in the evening the weather is rough and blustering winds are blowing there, or some rain is there, driving rain is there, and they forbid me to go on foot, then he will be happy to remain there in his hut, that from the mountain side view wilds, and from that hut he can view the mountains far away. And in such inclement weather, he would like to be stay in a hut situated on the mountain side, from where the poet can be able to look at the wild scene outside. Mountainside views wilds and swelling, and he will be able to see the swelling floods, and from afar he will be seeing the hamlets brown, and the houses or the huts made in the hamlets can be seen from his hut, and dim discovered spires, and the spires of the town which are very dimly seen. He can also view those church towers, very dimly visible church towers from the hut, and hamlets brown and dim discovered spires, and hears their simple bell, and marks over all thy dewy fingers draw the gradual dusky wheel. So, the wheel of darkness falling is here described. From the hut, the poet might even be able to hear the church bells ringing and producing their simple music, and from that hut, the poet would also be able to watch evening spreading its darkness gradually over the whole earth, as though a wheel is drawn over the earth. So, evening is here again personified, a lady who is having a wheel, and that wheel is of the darkness falling on the earth. And it would seem to him, the poet, that evening is spreading the darkness with its dew covered fingers, and its fingers are dewy fingers, and it is spreading the gradual dusky wheel, means the darkness is falling gradually, and it's a very beautiful imagery of the mountainside, of the swelling floods, and the wild views, and the hamlets brown, and the spires which are dim discovered, and the sound of the bells from the church are also audible. So, all these things the poet wishes in the evening to be seen and to have as his view. So, the images are very beautiful, and the evening is the personification of evening is still carried on. So, let us go forward towards the next lines in our next video, which is just to come. Thank you.